sir, welcome to the program, first of all, Sir Otmar. And you came here today in order to ask for advice, what you can do to get custody over your child, a baby girl, 3 years old.
3 years old, Josephine.
With a Filipina, Mary Grace Atis, 30 years old, who poses herself as a businesswoman. And I presume from the last names here in our prompter, you are not married.
We're not married, no. We were not married, correct.
Can you tell us a short background of how you and Miss Mary Grace met each other?
We met each other in 2020 when she was still with her ex-boyfriend.
Okay.
Via Facebook. She sent me a message via Facebook and she was complaining a lot about her ex-boyfriend. So I was giving her advice.
Okay.
So that is how we came to know each other better.
And you're already here in the Philippines during that time?
Correct. In 2019 I came.
Okay.
Yes.
So you're here in the Philippines, you and Mary Grace got together and had a child, and now the child is with her. You're not living in the same household, I presume?
No, because we broke up in 2024, November 2024.
Okay.
And that before that we were not living together because I was renting somewhere, but we met each other. I slept sometimes with her, etc. Like that.
And now you're interested in getting custody over your child. For what reasons?
Because I think that she is not fit to be a good mother for my child.
Okay. Can you tell us why? What specific instances would tell you that she's not fit to be in possession of the child, in custody of the child?
Yeah. For example, 2 times already CSWDO needed to put my child in a foster home because the mother don't care how my life is. So she disappears. She says that she's a businesswoman. She knows what she does. Has no registered work.
Okay.
The problem is that for immigration, I sometimes have to fly. I have to leave the country.
Of course.
But no one reaches her. She is just gone. She uses my child as a sack of rice, as I always tell her, like dumping her where I live.
Yes.
Letting people bring her and pick her up, and she doesn't care if I have work, no work. I just have to be available. I'm just an easy or a babysitter.
Yes,
but
sir.
An easy babysitter for her because she wants to live her life.
Yes. What she does to the child is no longer beneficial for the child, right? The child is now neglected. The child is now always left behind by the mother. Who takes care of the child when your partner leaves her in your house?
Me.
Oh, just you?
Yes, just me. Just me.
But you can't get permanent custody of the child because she refuses permanent custody?
Correct. I have talked to her. I have talked to her last year. And I asked her, Mary Grace, is it possible for me to get a passport? Right? I'm a Dutch. One day I have to leave. It is better for the child, but also for her. Now she has things doing, but one day she cannot do what she's doing because she maybe will be ugly one day.
Okay.
So the problem is that if I can take the child with me, the child will have a European passport, will not be...
it will be very
better.
Beneficial for the child.
Correct.
For you to keep her, right?
Correct.
Ma'am Mary Grace, Sir Otmar is here with us today in order to negotiate the custody of your 3-year-old baby. Are you willing to give permanent custody of your child to Sir Otmar? No.
I don't want it.
Sir Otmar has told us that you always leave behind the baby when you have business to attend to. Is this true?
Not every time, attorney.
So you're telling me that you are still capable of raising the child, and the child would be better off if she stays with you, right?
Yes, attorney.
Sir Otmar, I'll have to tell you what our legal system here in the Philippines entails, and I think the CSWD already told you, but as you two are not married, the sole custody of the child belongs to, by default, the mother of the child. However, there are some circumstances where the CSWD will assess that the child is better off in possession or in custody of the father. If you are willing for them to examine the well-being of the child, of whether or not she will be better off with you or her, we can refer you to their office. We can schedule a set of visitation days where they will check where the child is most comfortable, where the child is more taken care of. But this will need the consent from both of you. As far as your end goes, I'm pretty sure you're willing to do this.
Of course. Can I say something?
Yes, of course, sir.
12th of November 2025.
Yes, sir.
She took my child was living 11 months with me. Then she took the child away for whatever reason.
Yes.
CSWO promised that they would visit her. February, I go to 2026. I go to
Okay.
CSWO, and they said they had other priorities. Then, the 5th of March, they promised me that the 6th of March they would go to her house. I tried to contact them. There is nothing happening. So the thing is that CSWO, and when I go there, they start screaming at me and telling me if I'm going to tell them what they have to do. Because, of course, it is my child.
I understand where you're coming from, sir, and I'm as frustrated as you. They should never take cases like this lightly, because at this age of 3 years old, it's very crucial for the development of the child that she be with a proper parent. What we will do for you is that we will go to, as we are not experts in assessing the capability of a parent to take care of the child, we will be referring your case to the CSWO, and we'll make sure that they go to you, that you are a priority. Because no child is better than another child. You know, I'm pretty confident that they have enough manpower, they can borrow enough manpower to at least give you those days that they can examine whether or not this child is better with the mother, or whether or not we will negotiate for permanent custody so that you can get that child, give her all the benefits that you can give her. For example, a European passport, that you could reside somewhere. Possibly going back to your country?
One day I have to do that.
Yeah,
Yes.
possibly. We will explore every avenue we have. Being an employee also of the government part-time, I extend my apologies. You know, I don't want anybody, especially foreigners, to be experiencing something like this. It's supposed to be that our frontline offices like the CSWO should be our frontline, best foot forward. But I'm sorry to hear that they refused you twice. So we'll do everything, sir. Given that Ma'am Mary Grace Atis is not willing at the onset, we will need the help of the CSWO. And knowing that you already pursued that route, we'll back you up this time. We'll tell them to finally do their proper assessments, and then we can determine with whom the child is better off with. Right? We'll be scheduling it once you return to Mati. We'll be sending a reporter with you to represent us, so that you'll finally get those scheduled dates that you're asking for, sir.
Okay.
But as a matter of closing, sir, as I have said, we are not experts in the analysis of whom better the child is with. So the decision, I will just ask that we respect the decision of the CSWD. If you were telling the truth a while ago about the actions of Mary Grace Atis, then I'm confident that the child will be given to you. Because basic in law is that presence of the mother is the crucial factor. And if she can't give that presence to the child, then I think you have a good chance of getting custody.
And I'm there when the child is crying, and I'm
Yes,
there
sir.
when the child is coming to me and say, "Mama is not home," or "Mama is not there again." And I have videos, I have photos, I have everything.
Yes, sir.
Everything is documented.
Can you please keep those evidence that you have, pieces of evidence that you have, so that we can present it later on
Okay.
when we do enter into a negotiation with Mary Grace regarding the custody of your child.
Okay.
Thank you, sir, for coming to our program, and we'll get a reporter to assist you. And once you return to Mati, sir, I'll make sure somebody is there to assist you with this process.
Thank you very much
you.
for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very
Thank
much, sir.